Hi, this is Starlene Hammond, and this is Modular 5 for Class AEP 855, talking about the Kansas Accreditation System and how it relates to my school district. I teach at third grade at Blackwell, Oklahoma, and I have for the past 3 years. In the past 3 years, we've had two different principals, two different assistant principals, not only in the elementary but also in the middle school. So we've had a lot of changes in leadership, and we are now creating a professional learning community. It's not new to Blackwell, but we've had a lot of teacher turnover, and so it's new to a lot of us. And personally, I'm excited. It's something I've never done, and I'm looking forward to the administration getting their base of communication so that the teachers can start their PLCs and have communication among staff to leadership, and for us to have input and set goals that are directly related to us. We went through the rubrics and talked a little bit about each one, but the main topic that we had was just on creating the professional learning community. And when I say that, I think everyone will know that in some parts of it, we're in the implementing phase, but we are just starting our process with communication between leadership and staff. The first thing that we talked about was relationships with the community and parents of our students. And we have a pretty good base for that. We have great parent-teacher conferences, 100% turnout for every class. And we have newsletters that go out through each classroom. We make parents aware and the community aware of upcoming events in our school, not only the elementary, but all schools in the district. One of the things we talked about was the Thanksgiving lunch that we just had through the elementary, and how the parents were involved and could come in and share that meal with the students, and how all the staff got involved in serving and helping out. Even the superintendent was cleaning tables and serving. So it was an awesome collective staff and district working environment. So it was really fun. The other thing that we talked about was the relevance, and I think I've mentioned it before in this class, but Oklahoma has recently changed their standards. It's the Oklahoma Academic Standards. It used to be called Past Skills. And so we have a whole new set of standards. It's not Common Core. It's written by teachers in the state of Oklahoma, and of course the education department in Oklahoma City. So we've really been implementing those standards, of course, this year, but we've also been aligning our curriculum that we have to those standards. Not always the easiest thing to do, and I'm thankful that we have curriculum. We have recently hired a coach, a curriculum coach, and part of the professional learning community is collecting student data, going over that data, seeing where our kids are, what is their grade level when they finish a grade, when they start a grade, how are we collecting data and analyzing that. So we have a consultant that is helping us understand data and how to collect that, and then compare it to the standards and how we're implementing the standards, and if the standards are being taught to mastery. So that's been an exciting change, to have a different perspective, and highly qualified consultant. And she actually worked in Kansas City, Kansas. So we're very blessed to have her. So we are implementing our new standards, definitely in the implementing phase on that rubric as far as college and career ready standards. Of course, we don't have Common Core, but they are really aligned to Common Core. I've taught Common Core before, and these are very much the same, Oklahoma standards. One of the things the consultant is going over and talking to us about is student engagement. And that's one of the things my administrator and I talked about in depth, is how to get students engaged in the classroom. And I came from Kansas, where Kagan Cooperative Learning was a huge tool. And I've been able to take that with me to Oklahoma and use those cooperative learning groups, the hands on activities, writing the room, different just strategies that I use on a daily basis with all subjects, and implementing technology. Of course, we're not a one-to-one school, but implementing any kind of technology, whether it be in the computer lab or in the classroom on the smart board, was a plus that the consultant had said. This was really hard to get everything in 5 minutes. Of course, I had an awesome meeting with my administrator. I think we're really on a great path, and I'm passionate and excited about my job. And this rubric is what we both need to see. Even though Oklahoma doesn't have one, Kansas is super organized, and I really appreciate them for that and letting us look at this data and compare it to our district. And so thank you.